There are 3 secret benefits on NoFap that many people out there either know them or don't know them and they don't want to tell you on YouTube. So today you are gonna discover what those 3 secret benefits are so that you can finally prosper inside life, so that you can finally please God, so that you can finally fulfill your purpose, the meaning in your life, so that you can finally get that girlfriend that you always wanted in your life. Whatever you want to accomplish, after you know these 3 things, you are gonna get it right away. So let's go and see. Number 1, your mental health slowly but surely gets better and better and better because now you're focusing upon something which actually matters in life. You see, once you start NoFap and once you start focusing upon something in your life, then the magic happens. Now you're out there and speaking with people. Now you're out there and actually meditating. Now you're trying to meditate daily and you're actually putting some real effort, some real work into your own mental health, because in reality, that's the place where all of reality exists. If you did not have this mind right now, this imagination, the ability to speak, to watch me right now and understand me, you will not be a human. You will just be another piece of nature and that's it. But you have something inside your head and that is your own mind. And sadly, many people's mind is just fucked up. It's literally fucked up. It all comes down to this one single molecule which is called dopamine. And dopamine has its own receptors. Imagine my fist is the dopamine molecule and this hand over here, this open hand, is the dopamine receptor. It looks like this and it just around tight so that it can actually grab the dopamine. And this is a healthy connection between dopamine and the dopamine receptor. But sadly, in today's world, most of it comes down to this piece of crap, which is called a phone. Thanks to the internet, thanks to so many instant gratification activities, such as nicotine, cigars, such as even other stuff, such as playing video games, scrolling on social media, eating sugar, eating way too many carbohydrates and developing an eating disorder, you can get addicted to something for the simple reason because this activity, for example sugar or masturbation, gives you way too many dopamine points. It's not just 1 but 2, 3, 4, and instead of just 1 dopamine receptor, now you have 2. You feel way better. Then you have 3, 4, 5, and you just continue to blast it and blast it and blast it with dopamine, and sooner or later this will look like this. It's open and this dopamine does not fit in on its own anymore. It needs multiple molecules so that you can actually feel just a tiny bit happy. And this is where most problems in today's world come from, because you cannot be happy from the things that are supposed to make you happy. From the things such as your family, from the things such as going outside on a fresh walk, on a fresh air, in nature, and just drinking some peaceful clean water from spring. You're not happy anymore. You're thinking about some stuff such as, I cannot wait to come back home to play that video game. I want to masturbate. I want to do that. I want to do this. You are not able to enjoy the present moment. In fact, I had this story which my friend told me. He was inside a city inside Macedonia and he went there on a party. There was a very cool guy about to drop some bars, sing on stage, and there were a bunch of people. But sadly, later on that night, he and his friend just noticed something. Everyone, especially 2 girls that approached them while it's day, same girls approached them and they asked them, do you have some stimulants? This guy doesn't know what to say, so of course he says no. And then he just hears them, okay, thank you, we are gonna go on and take them from the other city. Do you want some? This guy just replied no, and he was in a deep realization. This group of people just decided to go to a completely different town to get some sort of drug because they cannot enjoy the present moment of this heavy party right now. And the guy was famous and good, but they were not able to enjoy it. Do you want to be in that position? Where, for example, a child of yours gets born and you cannot feel happy. You just simply feel empty inside because you did not got your video games. You did not play whatever you played. You did not smoke the nicotine or that marijuana. You did not jack off. Do you want to be that person living that sad life? Most likely you do not. So how can we actually fix this dopamine receptor? Good for you. It's fixable on its own. It slowly over time can get back to its normal level. So it's just about time to get one dopamine receptor in. And to actually get it there, only time needs to pass without doing any stimulating activities. It usually takes about 2 to 4 weeks for most people. So just give it 2 weeks, go for the bare minimum. Give it 2 weeks and then you will see what happens. And once you do it, don't come back to your own behaviors. You should outgrow them. There is a quote I have over here which says, would I be proud in the future if I do this activity right now? If the answer is yes, go at it. If the answer is no because you're about to masturbate, stop where you are and don't do anything stupid. That's all I'm gonna say. That's how important your mental health is. It is the ability and the place, the source of every success and failure upon this entire world that you currently see. So better take care of this thing right now, forever. Now the second thing is physical health just slowly gets to a skyrocketing level. You see, your physical activity, your physical level and your testosterone levels, once they come back to normal, you're just gonna feel like a beast. You see, before this, while you were fapping, you did not have your energy at the fullest. That's why you feel like this increase of energy. It's not an increase, you just got back to normal. You always had it in you. But sadly, you have been masturbating for so long so that you didn't even realize that. How can we actually fix this? Well, just quit masturbation, stop fapping, and actually go and put in some work, some real work in it, especially in these first beginning months, while you feel this outburst of energy, while you feel like this with this hand you can just take something and crush it. Go and just join the gym, go and work out, go start a martial arts sport or something, and just get your physique, build it up. What are you gonna accomplish by doing this? What are you gonna get by actually building this physique all over your body? Something very, very insane. You see, before this, I was a skinny fat guy. I had the worst physique. I was skinny everywhere, but for some stupid reason I had a belly. So I didn't exactly know what to do, man. I was like every day debating whether I should kill myself or no because not a single girl looked at me. 2 years later, after consistent working out, I have a very good physique, and as soon as I strip naked anywhere, there is at least one face which is turned toward me. If it's a guy, he just doesn't know what to say, just respect. And if it's a girl, she doesn't say anything, most of the times. She just walks away like a shy baby. And whenever they say something, I had this one thing happen to me. I have never met this girl. I just trained in the gym naked because I was so sweaty, and she starts being sexual with me. She starts being in the position where she could approach me. So you get that. Other than that, your health just goes through the roof. You don't need any support anymore. You're not gonna subscribe to the pills company, to the medications. You're not gonna subscribe to any of them, not even paracetamol, not even painkillers or ibuprofen or something like that. You're just gonna go on and literally live your own life like nature wanted you to live, like God wanted you to live. So that's another very cool benefit of NoFap, which is the second one. And now the third one, which in my opinion is the best one yet, is the ability to have a meaning inside this life. You're not lost anymore. You're not just floating around and then in an endless sea, in an ocean where you don't see an end, where you just see a horizon. Now you see a tiny little mountain in the future, and now you know where to go, toward that land. So full gears on, you put on the motor and you even get the rowing and you just start rowing. You literally, your back starts to hurt because you try to reach that little island in the distance. Sooner or later you will reach it, and once you do, it will feel amazing. But most of you don't have that island within sight. So how can you, my friend, discover this island? Before this, I never had such thing in my life. I was just floating around. I didn't know where to go. I thought for most of my life I was supposed to be a gamer. It didn't work out, so I just got depressed and I moved on to the next thing. I started self-improvement. And after I started self-improvement, I had a lot of fake purpose layers that just randomly popped up. And I must say something. You should just see what you actually need in life. What do you actually like the most? There is one quote: the thing that you fear the most is usually the thing that you most need to do. And that's true. And it's true in this case as well. So look at your life from a third world person's perspective and ask yourself one question: where am I stuck? If you want some extra help, just go and search the Maslow's pyramid of needs, the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and inside there you will see the needs of every human. And just slowly start from the bottom. Do you breathe? Yes. Do you eat what? Do you eat food? Yes. Do you drink water? Yes. Can you reproduce? Can you actually reproduce? Yes, I can. I have my seeds. Okay, good. Let's move on to the second level. You move on to the second level. Do you have financial security? So and so, I don't really have that. Do you have shelter? Yeah, I have okay shelter. Do you have resources? And you get my point. Every single thing that you don't find in this example, you're struggling with finances, let's say. You go and work on finances until you actually reach a reasonable point in life where you do not feel threatened by some external force telling you that they will cut your power off if you don't actually pay the bills. So go on, follow this Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and that's all you need to do in life. Sooner or later, even that stage, even that amazing stage where you start thinking about some worldwide stuff that can happen in life appears. But until then, you have to fix this for yourself. So go on, see what your current purpose layer is, make it your full focus, and actually go and work hard at it. Thank you, bro, for watching, and if you're curious, you can go on and click the first link in the description to actually join my free school community, where I'm gonna answer your questions every single Saturday for completely free. Thank you, bro, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.